You look great.
I saw this video of someone who they poured a bunch of ice water in his boxer chicks like underwear. Oh, hi! You're so early for trick or treating. Pretend to be my wife. Oh, give me your hands, and I will give to you just a handful of my hot breath. Speaking of breathing, Ben, who are you dressed as?
Well, I'm Ash from...
And I'm the Wizard. And here you are at the 6th annual Halloween special. You made it. Sunny, this is probably your first Halloween special, and that's so crazy.
Go back. Watch the other ones first. They're so much better.
What's that sound? The annual pumpkin eating contest? Skabow! All right, well, let's do what we always do here in the Sweet family, and let's both take a bite. Every year we do this. How'd you get your teeth in there?
Mom gave me an expander when I was 7. I got spit out. That's mostly dirt. I put it in your sink.
Why not the toilet? Dia de los Muertos, or as we like to say in Finnish,
Quelloiden Peva.
Finland!
We wanted to celebrate our neighboring culture, our friends down attached to us. So in celebration of them, we celebrate the only way we know how, food. Gansito filled snack cake. Expires December 9th.
Give some of that thumbnail action. Oh boy, I'm excited. What is it supposed to taste like?
Gasnito.
Sounds like a digestionally challenged superhero.
Wait. Touch it.
That's a nice surprise. It's got like strawberry or raspberry, whipped cream, like a cake, but it's like a strawberry shortcake or angel food cake, not like Twinkie, and then chocolate all around it.
Tastes to me like cherry.
I feel like most of it's on your pants.
It's really good. I was expecting very little.
What was that Finnish word?
Kongadorf.
Now I feel like all the food's gonna be good.
What's next? Mango, L, some sort of character, and then Kas.
I think it's mango locust, like crazy mango.
How would you know?
Back of your tongue spicy, like ground pepper, not like whole mouth and like.
Yeah, to me it tastes a little bit like it tastes like haichu to me. I was expecting kind of like a tahini or some sort of like chili and like citric acid and like lime or something. It's more just less flavor, a lot of pain. Mazapan peanut candy. I saw this. Fluffy, the comedian, said these are good. He said they're like Reese's.
Basically, it's a Mexican Reese's peanut butter cup without the chocolate.
You the guy with the puppets?
No, that's still Jeff Dunham.
Oh, I only know that guy. You think you're supposed to eat this at the same time?
This is peanut. Now, Gabriel Iglesias said,
Can you successfully open it without breaking it? Are you delicate enough to open up a mazapan?
Stink it and link it.
tastes like peanut and heavy cream with like a cup of sugar.
It tastes like if you were like a really strong guy and you were working out and trying to get buff, and you're just gonna take the powder. Actually, you know what? It's got a little remnant of puppy chow. Did you ever have puppy chow?
I like it.
Pica gomas. Oh.
What's it like? That was so tasty. Now let's talk about movies. Hulu hosts... What?
Hulu decided they were...
I'm the host. Huluween is a little contest that Hulu keeps putting on. Or maybe they just put it on once. I don't know. But we watched some of them. Let's start with Lippy.
We're doing this or not? You stupid...
Lippy is a short film about these two girls that get caught shoplifting lipstick. This awkward security guard brings them into a little room and says you can't leave until one of you cuts off the other person's finger. So they cut off each other's fingers, and then they're in a room of clowns. What did you think about this movie? You know, let's just on the count of 10, give our score out of 40. 1, 2, 3, 26. 18. Wow.
I went more critical on these. I imagine these are adults whose job it is to make these short films.
Peanut snack. I want the other one.
I decided to critique these as if these were adults, not like children trying to make a short film in college. By one tryhard, there was a lady who... It was like that hard to understand British.
What were your notes on this movie?
I just shared them.
A lot of notes. I said, didn't like it until the end. Then, as it was getting good, they made it even worse.
We're spilling on these chairs a lot.
I don't want to be yelled at anymore. Carved.
Disgusting.
What if a kid picked out a pumpkin that was a scary pumpkin and it killed everyone? It made a jack-o'-lantern out of a guy's head. 1, 2, 3, 29. Wow, we both thought this was pretty good.
Closer. All right. Well, for me, I thought that this was again one of those short films that was. It was one of those things where there, but it had a really. So here are my notes essentially.
Carve that kid. He's the reason that carve that kid. Carve that kid. Here's my issue. The kid's the reason they bought it in the first place. Why did the dad get skinned?
I don't know. The kid, he started saying something over and over again, like that one, because he wants like the one bad pumpkin sitting by the trash. He's the trash.
What were your notes?
I already read them again.
Managed to make yet another nostalgic tradition scary. Thanks. The final one that we watched, The Rizzle. This is about what if a girl was watching a documentary about old 1920s dancing, and then there was a tutorial on how to do a 1920s dance. After she learns the dance, she gets cursed and a guy comes and like kills her or something, right? It was pretty spooky. It was a stupid premise done very well, I thought.
This one was the one that made me think that maybe this one was a submission from this year because it felt very like allusion to TikTok and like TikTok dances and stuff like that. The things that we're grading these on are scariness, production quality, acting, and originality. We never gave our scores for this one. Let's do that on the count of 3.
1, 2,
3.
28.
Oh.
Lower.
I said lower. Good suspense, terrible ending, the scarn.
How many teenage girls would actually click on the Rizzle and then take the time to learn the dance?
That's a sad thing. I think a lot. I don't know if you've seen TikTok recently.
That's like some influencer being like, guys, this is the dance. Ooh, ah. It wouldn't be like, hey, here's this 1920s clip of a guy doing a 1920s dance. It's only a matter of time before we're all doing the Rizzle. You and I, we both love Indiana. We love Indiana so much. Here's actually a fun fact about Indiana.
Number 9. Oddly enough, in Indiana, mustaches are legal. Oh, no. It says that they're illegal as long as the bearer of mustaches has a troubling addiction toward kissing people. Pucker up.
So with that being said, let's try some Indian snacks. So there's a little son we got from the Indian supermarket called Twiglet.
They're Twiglet. Original flavor.
A whole lot of crunchy, whole grain munch. So maybe it's healthy.
If this is healthy, I'm gonna be disappointed. No, we didn't slink it and stink it. These are bad.
They say it's like if someone forgot to put the flavoring on the Cheetos and then they put them in the oven for... One time when I was in Mexico, this kid was like, hey, try this hot sauce, it's good. And I was like, okay. I tried it, and I had so much diarrhea. Okay, so one ingredient, if you look on the back of probably all your favorite snacks, if you're a fun snack kind of person, you'll probably notice there's one thing they all have in common, and that is citric...
Propylene glycol.
Nope, it's not that, it's citric acid. It's like that sour... that sour, yummy flavor. Crank and sink it.
That's kind of fun.
I'm so into that.
Yeah, it literally tastes like a warhead with no other flavors, just like that pucker.
Last thing we got is a little something that they like to call basil seed drink with cocktail flavor. Looks like something from like Tron or like the Avatar with like the blue people. It's really tasty.
It's like blue Jello. But it's like blue Jello mixed with the consistency of tapioca pudding, but a little bit looser.
Kind of boba-y. It's kind of like the jelly, like boba jelly. Ben, why don't you finish it right now?
All right, here we go. Bottoms up.
This would be you if you went to an Indian market. Thank you, India and Indiana, two of our favorite places.
They're so similar.
Wow, India sure is cool, but you know what else is pretty cool? Our long-standing feud with England. So here's what we're gonna do. Ben, close your eyes. There's two different kinds of chocolate. Cadbury is British, Hershey's is the U.S. People not from the U.S. say that Hershey's sucks.
Open up. That's a lot of pieces of chocolate. I'm gonna give it a 20. Good luck, Cadbury. You gave it to me with a glove hand. It's like the chocolates that they put on your pillows when you go to nice hotels. One of them tasted like, we've got all these parameters, we gotta make as many as we can. The other one tasted like, we just want you to have a good experience with chocolate. The second one was that one. Smoother, a little bit more milky.
Could be anything. I agree with you. The Hershey's tastes almost sourish. I do feel like the Cadbury is probably a better chocolate. No diss on America. I love America. America's so big. That's too close. Ah! Well, I hope you all leave here with anxiety disorders because of how spooky and fun this Halloween was. And we're glad you stopped by our house. And remember, if you don't give candy to every door you pass, you might just get your feet smelled. It's just Halloween. So have a good night, and as always, have a good one.